Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I let it give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to two elders of heart and the rest of the elders that are firmly pushing this truth. And as always, peace and blessings unto the elect. All right, so this is just a prophetic update about what's going to be happening in 2023 regarding food. It says food shortages may get even worse in 2023. Here's why, which we already knew that. It says, if you were hoping the new year would mark a renewed era of abundance for the U.S. food system, we have some bad news. The various food shortages that defined the past 12 months, butter, baby formula, eggs, are not only expected to continue, but experts are also predicting that they could get even worse in 2023, which that's what we've been echoing. That's what we've been broadcasting throughout 2022. CNBC reports an economic recession is likely to hit in the early months of the new year as inflation, environmental catastrophes, and an ongoing fertilizer shortage continue to wreak havoc. So the Heavenly Father, like what 2 Ezra the 16th chapter says, is hidden this place with plagues, and sorrows shall come pass upon it on every side. I believe 2023 is going to be rough, worse than this year. Tennessee dairy farmer and outspoken agricultural activist Stephanie Nash recently told Fox News, "We're going to have supply chain. We're going to have a supply chain shortage. We're going to have an increase in our food prices at the grocery store." She claimed, which that's going to lead. We already know what that's going to lead to. That's going to lead to an increase in crime. Right? People are going to start stealing even more. People are going to be killing even more so that they can survive. People are going to start working themselves to death even more so that they can get even more money so that they can feed their households. Or people are going to be starving so that they can feed their households. Either way you put it, people are going to be getting plagued. Either way you put it. So don't expect 2023 to get better. It's only going to get worse, right? And this is all being dictated or being orchestrated by the Heavenly Father. But who is the Heavenly Father using? The pale horse, which is Esau. This is Revelation 6, verse 8. It says, "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death." And this is dealing with Esau. "And hell followed with him, and hell is dealing with the grave. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth," which the fourth part of the earth is dealing with America, "to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth." See that? And with hunger, which the hunger is dealing with famine. And a lot of people are going to die because of famine. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab that. And 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter. All right, that's how a majority of the people on the earth are going to die. Pursuant to the prophecies, you're going to die of famine. So this is 2 Ezra chapter 16, and I'm going to start at verse 21. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case." And really, this was real prevalent during the times of the pandemic. It was, man, things were so cheap during the pandemic. Flights, I remember flights to Puerto Rico, Miami, that shit was like $50. $50 flights. Our clothing was cheap. Gas was so cheap then too, right? It says, "And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." That's the point, and that's the point that America is at right now. Nothing but bad times, confusion, and famine, like the article said. Verse 22, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." You see that? And that's what time that we're in. Many people that are upon the earth, they're going to perish of famine. So that's how the vast majority of you people are going to go out, which that's a horrible way to go out. It's better for you to get shot in the head than to die of a famine. That's what it says in Lamentations. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. See that? It's better to be slain with the sword than to be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through the want of the fruits of the field. Yeah, man, you just sitting there while your body is just decaying, while your body is breaking down. That's a slow death. And that's how majority of the people on the earth are going to go out. Verse 10, the hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. And that's what's going to happen again. Cannibalism is going to come back, which I done asked a few people on the highways and byways if it came down to it, for your own survival, would you eat your friend, would you eat your family? And the majority of them said yeah. So that's already in the minds of the people. People resort to desperate things so that they can survive. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly saw the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Yeah, all these grocery stores that are packed with food is about to be empty. It's going to be scarce. It's going to be scarce, and the prices are going to be high. And the prices being high is going to result in people going crazy, people stealing. Like this one Jake, a few months ago, he stole $1,100 worth of meat in the Giants. This is a store in Philly. Well, really, it was in PA. I believe it was in Glenside. It was in Glenside, PA. That's where Esau is at. He walked in there and stole $1,100 worth of meat. This is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 18. It says, well, verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's right, man. Homes are going to be broken, are going to be broken into. If you have food, if you have any substance that is valuable, because food is going to be real valuable in this time. If you got that, it's going to be for the taking. It's going to be scarce, and anything that's scarce is valuable. Why do you think gold is so valuable? Because it's scarce. This is Sirach 29 and verse 21. The chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing, and a house to cover shame. So that's the principle. That is the principal thing that people need to survive on earth. Water, bread, clothing, and a house to cover shame, and all that is going to be coveted for in the times that we're about to transition into. So we have a lot to look forward to in the year 2023, which is going to be nothing but hell. All right, so Yahweh desire you few brothers and sisters will edify. Keep watching. About to make it out to the altar. With that being said, shalom.